Hello Pisces and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3-month tarot reading, April to June 2025, for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Pisces. Let's see what we have for you for the next 3 months. I've taken your yearly 2025 tarot reading, which I will link below, and pulled out the relevant cards. So in April, we have the lovely Ace of Pentacles. We have the very powerful Emperor in May, and we have the Sun, the most positive card of the tarot deck in June. You have some very powerful, positive, highly beneficial overarching energies for the next 3 months. We're going to pull some additional cards, see what overarching message we get, as well as any individual ones. A lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3 in different areas of our life. So let's start with the Ace of Pentacles. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And we have the 8 of Cups. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Pisces? Thank you. Angel, spirits, guides, message for Pisces. Let's look at May. What do we have for Pisces for May with that Emperor? 3 of Pentacles. We have a Queen of Pentacles, can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or female, or the energy of the card. Generally linked for me as a reader with health, healing, and abundance as well. And we have the 9 of Swords. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you, Angel, Spirits, Guides. Message for Pisces. Message for Pisces, June. Oh my goodness, Pisces. We've got the 9 of Cups, which is one of the wish fulfillment cards. I've got the Sun again. And I've got the 10 of Swords. All right. So, Pisces. I mean, you know, when a sun comes into a reading, it just kind of really lifts the whole energy of the reading. You've got 2 suns in your reading. Let's start. We have April, the Ace of Pentacles. It can be practical because we can see the result of the Ace of Pentacles. It's tangible a lot of the time. It can be to do with money. So as an overarching energy in whichever area of your life, the Ace of Pentacles can represent a sum of money coming your way, something that you might have been wanting to or waiting for. And that could be anything. That could be to do with state authority. It can be to do with mortgage approvals, funding in some way. But the Ace of Pentacles can also be somebody gifting you money as well. Approvals on loans, mortgages. It can also be very positive in terms of a new job, a new business opportunity, even a new business endeavor. Can involve also a new beginning in terms of moving or relocating home or property. It could also be a sum of money to do some kind of extension work as well, or adding value to your property. If you work in property, the same energy would apply. There could well be some kind of sum of money that you need in some way. So this is what I see here. And I do just want to jump here. When I talk about property here, you know, this energy in particular can actually be to do with building something. You could be building a home or extending a home or doing work to a home, redesigning a home in some way. So This can actually be quite a powerful symbol on that basis as well, Pisces. So again, there could well be some link between the months, not necessarily, but for a lot of you, there's such a focus for the first 2 months out of 3 on money, on what brings you groundedness, stability, security. Financial aspects are a focal point here. The Ten of Pentacles represents long-term stability and security. So it could well be a sum of money that you might need that is bringing long-term security and stability back into your life if you haven't experienced that already. It might well be that you're making some kind of changes to get the money that you want, to get to the place that you want, the position that you want. This can be that kind of energy. You might be connecting to a place, for example, a job, a business, a company that will support you in terms of your growth. There may well be some advancement and an increase in money offered to you as well in April. It definitely looks like you are leaving somewhere. The Knight of Wands can be very positive in terms of also exciting opportunities. Knights bring change. This is kind of fast, exciting change, something that's very much connected to your heart and soul. The Eight of Cups is leaving somewhere, walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. This can be a very powerful sign here of you might have something better lined up. You might have something better to walk to. And this can be that scenario here, Pisces, where there is some kind of departure in April, but it's very positive, it's very exciting. You could look at that in terms of moving or relocating as well, having a sum of money to do just that too. And having enough money to do that too and make those changes, to leave somewhere, move or relocate. This can also be very positive funding that you might need to do something with and move forward with something here. You know, when we talk about things like contracts, and it might well be that you're deciding to move away from some kind of contract or agreement, or you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you and you're moving forward with something else. This can be very powerful in terms of your own business or family businesses in some way as well. Now, the departure can also be linking with retirement. Depending on your life stage, these are very positive energies in terms of retirement. Leaving somewhere, being ready to, having enough money to do that. There could well be, again, some of you might be getting a new job in retirement, like part-time. For others of you, it might well be some kind of retirement package. So there is exciting change here, Pisces, afoot. Now, when we pull out the individual messages, these energies can also be in terms of matters of the heart. This can be about going in search of something better, going in search of something that is more fulfilling. And by doing that, we recognize what's not fulfilling us. Whether it's through experience, whether it's through treatment, whether it's just the fact that things have taken their course or played their course. This can be sometimes dealing with the player as well, male or female with the Knight of Wands. But sometimes this can represent turning your back on something that might not be good for you anymore. You might be looking for greater stability in a relationship, greater commitment. You want to build your life with someone. And it might well be here, Pisces, that for some of you, you might just be deciding in April who's in your life in your long term, and who do you see in your long-term future, and who you don't, and what you feel that you need to go in search of to get greater fulfillment and happiness. These energies can also be a very powerful energy of that too. But we have, this can be very positive in turn. Eight of Cups always walks towards the Nine of Cups, and we do have that here. So Pisces, these cards are really very lovely. So let's see what we have for you in May. You might be the Emperor. You might be the person who is bringing your life in order, taking control and taking initiative. This is somebody who is very good in business, somebody who understands how to build and grow business, somebody who understands how to take the initiative to bring success. You might even have more than one business to oversee even with the Emperor energy. So this is a very powerful energy. If this is you, you're absolutely in control. You're absolutely in the position that you want to be. You are potentially even making plans for the future as well, if that's the case. And you're not stopping where you are. This is a great card of achievement. But the Emperor doesn't really rest. The Emperor doesn't really settle. The Emperor keeps on, is always forward looking. So this might well be you this month, making plans. How do I take the initiative now? I've got to where I need to be in my life. I'm feeling everything is in control. You know, where do I need to take my life now? What do I need to develop? What do I need to expand? How do I accomplish greater success? You might be making some kind of plans. Now, the Emperor can also be a key decision maker, a person in authority. That can be state, official, very positive in terms of dealing with officials, getting feedback, answers, the go-ahead, the green lights. You know, you would get that from an Emperor, especially to do with official paperwork, red tape, bureaucracy. Can also be legal, governmental with the Emperor. Also can be a person in business, a CEO, MD, owner of a company, or somebody who is the final decision maker. So this is what I see for you here. The Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. You know, these energies kind of seem to suggest here, Pisces, that there is some kind of negotiation. It could well be with the Queen of Pentacles, or Queen of Pentacles might be helping you. Queen of Pentacles can be in money areas as well. She's very positive in terms of finances and abundance and success as a sign in terms of money. There may well be some kind of negotiation, compromise, wanting to get some kind of agreed way forward, but also not wanting to settle for less than you deserve in this kind of energy. I feel that something is nearly over here. It feels like you're trying to take the reins of a situation, or you're dealing with an Emperor. You might be worried that, you know, what a decision is going to be. I think you're trying to come to some kind of agreed way forward, and it feels like money. And it feels like it's right for everybody. So this might well be a scenario here, Pisces, where you might just want to be trying to get everyone on the same page so you reach some kind of important agreement in May time. Whatever, and I feel these 2 months are very powerfully linked, because whatever is nearly over here, it's not quite over yet. I feel that you're dealing with an Emperor, or this is you, but it's not quite over yet, but it is over come between May and June. We have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is really the end of what has been a painful process, difficult experience. Sometimes we feel stabbed in the back, betrayed, deeply wounded, deeply hurt. If it was to do with something that was causing you stress, an exceptional degree of stress, mental anxiety, this can be the end of that too. So the tens represent completion, the new day, the new dawn is rising. We have two suns. You're moving on. You're moving on. This is that sense of liberation for whatever this Ten of Swords is, because you're getting your wish. You're getting exactly what you want. Now, you could be selling something, you could be buying something, you could be trying to agree some kind of way forward and do some negotiation in terms of money. That could be on a personal level with other people. That can be a professional level. That could well be to do with however that would manifest for you. But the cards are indicating here, Pisces, that whatever this experience or process is, it ends. between May and June. And the sun is good news, celebration, joy, happiness, light after dark. A very powerful sign here that the sun is light after dark, good news after, challenges, success over obstacles and setbacks, As an answer, the sun will be a resounding yes. So this just feels that sense of there is success here. You're getting your wish. You're getting exactly what you want. I think that you have been negotiating, really trying to kind of like come to some kind of agreed way forward. I feel that there is it feels like a stressful process that you're going through, but it's ending between May and June. And these are the energies at play. Now, Pisces, the additional message that I have for you in May time, if you are supporting someone, if you've been taking on a lot of responsibility in terms of supporting someone, for example, it could be family, it could be child, could be, a spouse or a partner in some way, there's a kind of feeling here in May time that you need to share the burden. You need to share the support. And that's the only way that it's going to work. So again, if this is to do with supporting someone, helping someone, whether it's financial, whether it's to do with, actually physically helping someone, the same energy applies. It might well be that you've been dutiful, you are taking on a lot of responsibility, you are the emperor. The emperor likes to kind of try and keep things all under control. It could be with a father figure, with the emperor energy as well. But these energies are, it's becoming too much, it's too stressful. You might have a number of things on in different areas of your life, and there may well be some discussion that, again, this healthy reality of the Queen of Pentacles, it's time that we shared the burden. It's time that we shared the responsibility. It's time that other people, took on their share of the burden and I'm not doing everything on my own. There is that kind of feeling in the reading as well. So that might well be also a conversation that you're having. Come June time, Pisces, these energies can also represent a celebratory event, probably because a painful experience is over. So the 9 and 10 of Swords can also represent health issues. If it's not to do with money, if it's not to do with anything financial and getting what you want on that level, it might well be for some of you that you have been supporting someone, like I said, through maybe some health issue, and it's been challenging, and there has been a conversation where you're like, you know what, I can't do it all on my own. You're going to have to share the burden, the responsibility with other people, siblings, family. You understand what I'm saying? Even friendships, if that applies to you. The energy is there is a very successful outcome here, and there could well be a celebratory event that this is the end. You get to liberate from whatever this 10 of Swords is, the end of what has been a very testing, challenging, painful experience, but there is great happiness and joy that it is over. Very powerful in terms of celebration, these energies, celebratory energies, good news, joy, very powerful sign also of healing and regeneration here as well. So it's a lovely energy. 2 suns in your reading, the most positive card. You're being told that whatever is stressing you out, whatever is causing you anxiety and worry, that it's going to be over, that it's going to complete, and it's going to complete in a very positive way, and you will get your wish. There will be reasons to celebrate and reasons to be grateful as well with this. So just bear that in mind. Because, the 9 of Cups is always asking us, especially next to the 2 Sun cards, to be grateful. You're getting your wish and you're getting exactly what you want. These are the energies. You know, I also want to say, Pisces, some of you might have notice periods. So if you are walking away from something to your Nine of Cups, and there's that kind of, I'm free. If it has been stressful, stress at work, these are the energies where there's great happiness by June time. It might well be that you have some kind of schedule that you need to keep, or you're given some kind of 3-month notice period or something along those lines, or coming to some kind of agreement in terms of when you can leave. It looks like it's going to be over by June time, and you can finally embrace greater happiness, fulfillment, abundance. The sun is also very positive in terms of new growth, new illumination. You know, it's a very positive energy in terms of the things in the card as well. So, children, pregnancy, pets may be a focus in June as well. Some of you might also be growing things in the garden. That could be you're deciding to take on some kind of gardening project. You might also be deciding to even grow your own fruit, vegetables, you know, this kind of energy. This is a card of growth. And, you know, just like when the sun comes out in our world, everything feels good. Everything feels very positive, but it fuels growth. It is good for the natural world, you know. So this is what I see here. I mean, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Such a lovely, lovely energy. There's a big yes here. This would be, yes, you're getting your wish. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides, Archangel Michael message. We have number 41, your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. Some of you might need to hear that. That is your Archangel Michael message. Let's see what we have as an energy message. What do we have for our lovely Pisces next 3 months? Really, with the cards on the table, Pisces, if you have any challenges, I don't feel anything's going to stand in your way. The positive cards on this table are far too strong against anything that would challenge you, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, and as I said that, we have alchemy. This is magician energy. You're being reminded of your own talents, skills, experience, knowledge, wisdom, as above, so below. Working at one with the universe to manifest whatever you focus your intention on. So you have the magic in the next 3 months, which the cards certainly suggest. We have number 8, alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allows the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Pisces? Message for Pisces, thank you. Next 3 months. Thank you. We have number 17, courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. Let's see what we have for you. Message for our lovely Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Thank you. It's a destiny message to finish off your reading. Thank you. Love the image of this. It's called protection. Let me just read that out to you, Pisces. So the picture is called the guardian oak. You know, it's a powerful symbol. And it's about connecting to your own inner world. And those people who also bring you stability, positive energy in your life, people that bring you rootedness, can also be a good sign with the guardian oak. But you have an opportunity to really grow. It doesn't really matter the weather. You can see the lightning. The clouds are kind of like a feeling of like there's a storm coming here. But the oak stands strong. Doesn't really matter what the weather throws at it. It has deep roots. It's lived, you know, through experience. And it can weather anything. But that comes from underneath. It comes from within. So we have one of the most potent signs on the sacred landscape is the ancient oak. It carries numerous meanings. You are protected. You can weather anything. Your roots go deep. You are brave and you can survive anything. Stand strong. You carry the energy of a leader, and you have great authority in life. Great wisdom is expanding within you, and others sense this. This card can also mean to protect your assets. Take care to guard and protect yourself, your home, your loved ones. Pisces, it's a big reading, but these cards are, like I said, I mean, there's so many positive energies in this reading and your overarching energies. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months, and I will see you next time.